possibilities. A game of who wants it more and who needs it more. A game of immense possibilities. The winner takes it all. The winner goes on with the bragging rights. And where the winner will go remains the big question. But one thing is apparent. These are two teams absolutely committed to represent their respective colors. It is the all Sintet finale. Sintet FC versus Sintet United. FC on green shirts, black shorts, green socks. Sintet United, on the other hand, are on all red with some white strips to their colors. Of course, a wonderful class on the pipeline. Was in the memory of the late Honorable Mamadou Ba, and we're praying for his gentle soul to rest in eternal peace. Of course, resting in peace we're praying. And with new colors today for Sintet FC Faithful, one of the most successful teams as far as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. Teams that have been winning it since ages ago, as far as Foni Jarrol football history says. Sintet United, on the other hand, are a new team coming for the second time alone. The last time they were in the knockout final, they were gotten the better of by Kamanga, and this time they are looking to go home with the crown. Going home with the crown, they're absolutely looking to do. It is not a dream far-fetched, but a dream of monumental question, a dream that will require immense fights, immense firepower. And with the amazing red kiss to their name, Sintet FC on the other hand with their amazing great jersey. Change of colors. The last time it was white and blue, this time it's green and black. So a change of colors. Gaffer Ismail Tamba will be having change of spirits and change of luck. They scored in the dying stages of that game from Alpha Ba, a goal which was ruled out for a marginal offside call as per the view of the assistant referee. And Sintet United on the other hand were much more better in position, much more better in flyer, much more better in fiber, but they were unable to find the back of the net for the entire game.
You can use the mic there. Yes, start the process. We then try here because this people are very short again.
Hello.
No, you understand.
Shot for a big game on the class, and in a few minutes we will definitely start. In just minutes, and we'll try to look at the lineup of both teams in a jiffy, and wait to know how both teams intend to line up. And what is a game of huge importance as far as these two teams are concerned, as far as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. The winner takes it all is perhaps the biggest question. And another big question is, who will be the winner? Well, only 90 minutes can tell. Only 90 minutes will separate the two sides. Wow. The final of the second day of Eid is always populated, and already, as you can see, supporters crowding the field. Sintet United taking pictures. Sintet FC in the middle of the park, giving their final instructions, the final team talk, their final warning as far as the captain is concerned. And Sintet United heading to their supporters, cheering them on, telling them how ready they are. They do not mind the sprinkling water, asking for great support. Great support the players are ready to do. And this is the final in memory of Red Honorable Mamadou Ba. As we praying for his gentle soul to rest in eternal peace. A man who was doing admirably well as far as Foni Jarrol youth development is concerned.
Ref. Bro.
I need one phone when you are done. I only want my phone for the commentary when you are done. And United going to utter their final prayers inside the goalpost. Sintet FC is torn now to check the pictures. Turn now to face the gallery. You see the gallery they are doing. That is of course very, very important as far as the life of these two teams are concerned. A replay game set on the cards. Two teams who are hungry for glory. Two teams of the same environment, of the same village. And Alaji Korta, the head coach of Sintet United, is confident. So too Ismail Tamba. Yeah, I just need the form, like one. One form. Yeah, for the commentary. Okay. Final prayer inside the goalpost.
Hassan, roll.
Hello. Hello, a very good evening.
1 minute silence
For the Red Honorable?
Yeah, for the two. Jobo is uncle to Jobo Balde. Jobo Balde is uncle to Image who pass away.
Yeah.
So Image is a nephew to Jobo. So demise.
Jogo Balde and
Jobo Balde.
Jobo Balde.
That is one. That is the uncle. So the two silence is for the two of them.
Okay.
But the one that we named the trophy is Image. Momodu Ejima. Jogo Balde is the uncle. That one is the uncle to Image.
We set to go in minutes. We are set to go in minutes.
Alpha Bar is one that is talking. Alpha
Faba will be taking the kickoff. While will also be taking a minute silent in memory of Honorable Ba, the man in which the tournament is named after, and also Mr. Jobo Obalde, who is Image's uncle. We're praying for their soul to rest in eternal peace.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Ba will be taking the kickoff. There will be a silent prayer, a minute of silence as both teams enter in the fray now. So Alpha taking the kickoff. That was a good kickoff. And bye for the Foni Jarrol Park. Now what's next is the big battle, the big fight. Final for glory, final for the trophy. To go in minutes. For the central referee for a minute of silence. Silent prayer. So there will be a minute of silence for the late Honorable Ba and also his uncle, Mr. Jobo Balde. Let's take a minute, please. May all the prayers be accepted. So what's next is the big final. What's next is the big moment. A game of immense possibilities, of tantalizing possibilities. It is the replay final of the all Sintet class. Sintet United versus Sintet FC. Two teams who are committed for glory. The winner absolutely takes it all. Where the winner will go or who will be the winner remains the big question. But one thing is absolutely apparent. It's going to be a big fight. Sintet FC have a change of colors. This time is not white. This time is green jersey with some black socks and green socks. Sintet United, on the other hand, have stayed loyal to their original colors. The colors with which they played in the first game. So Sintet United, as you watch, will be playing from right to left. Sintet FC, on the other hand, from left to right. Pardon. And there's a quick start for Sintet United, who had a lion's share of the position in the first encounter. And Alaji Korta is the head coach for Sintet United. Mr. Ismaila Tamba is the gaffer for Sintet FC. One of the most successful coaches as far as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. Mr. Tamba came in power back in 2016, and in that year, he was the champion. He guided Sintet FC, or at the time Sintet United, to the champion of both the league and the knockout. Sintet Korta, on the other hand, was the head coach of Sintet United back in 2020, and he guided them all the way to the semi-final, with which they lost. And he resigned after that and took up Sintet youngsters in the competition. Tamba, on the other hand, have won 4 titles for Sintet in his reign. 3 league titles with 1 knockout competition trophy. So these are 2 teams, ambitious 2 gaffers, who understand the importance of guiding their 2 teams to glory, who understand how to guide their 2 teams to glory as well. So Sintet United have Sambujan Kamara on goal. That's a long one. Free kick on the deep right of the field. So Sintet United have Sambujan Kamara on goal, wearing the number 1. Lamin Tamba wearing the 3. Suleiman Tamba wearing the number 12. You have Alaji Koli 4. Amadou Gazama 9. Usman Jai 6. Abdul Tamba 14. Alassana Baji 8. Mo Lamin Jaite 11. Mahmoudou Baji 17. And Bakari Baji wearing the number 7. Sintet FC has Alpha Jallo, the number 9, the scorer of the only goal in the last encounter, which was ruled out for a marginal offside call. Francis Gomez 4, Aliou Sanyang 5, and Sumana Sanyang 2. You have Lamin 10, Suleiman Jame 3. The 14 is Kekoyo Jasi. Abdullah Dabo is the number 1 the netminder. Demba Jaju 8, Moru Sumare 6, Usman Bari we are in the number 12. So here comes Sintet United were by far better on position in the first leg. They were able to break the stubborn defense of Sintet FC. And their netminder behind that ball, who is kick, of course, Dabo rather, Abdullah Dabo. The ball in the deep left, Alassane Abaji, who was one of the most enterprising players in the first leg, played with utter flyer and fun and created chances, but their front line were unable to break the deadlock as they were repelled by every possible danger. That's a free kick in a very good position, and Lamin was the man brought down at the edge of the penalty area. Sitamba, a very deadly winger who can check passes if given the chance. So the first meaningful opportunity in this game goes the way of Sintet FC. As the gaffer for Sintet United is unable to sit for now. Or Port Gaffer, safe to say, busy on that technical area, respective technical areas. So free kick, and that would even be changing balls in these early exchanges. Supporters of both sides are absolutely buoyant. Understand that they have a prize to collect. Understand that they have the big years waiting for them. And the winner takes it all this time. There wouldn't be any replay. There must be a winner in this game, unlike the first one. The game went in a barren goalless draw. This one though, there must be a winner. If the 80 minutes or 90 minutes is unable to separate them, then post-match lottery would do. Post-match penalty shootout will do. And here comes the free kick. Netminder for Sintet United, Sambuja Kamara arranging his barrier. And the free kick committee for Sintet FC having a strong negotiation. Everyone is Sintet United half except Sintet FC's netminder in Abdullah Dabo. Safe to say, everyone in fact in the 60 yards or 80 yards, 40 yards rather of Sintet United. Here comes the free kick. The central referee, a certified West Coast referee, is done and the whistle is gone. Here comes a long one, excessively ambitious, one way over the crossbar. And that will be a goal kick for Sintet United. And to take this one is the man who is in no hurry, the number 1 in Sambujan Kamara. Great chorus, great support from the two sets of fans and teams in the same village. So Sintet United are starting this game in the way they ended the order. Well, whether that's the right formation remains the big question. And that will be a throw for Sintet United in favor of the number 4, Alaji Kohli. Kohli wanted to correct Alassane Abaji but was unable. And Sintet FC have a chance to break via their number 6, but he was brought down, and who is Modu Sumare. That will be a free kick in favor of Sintet FC. They will be taken by their 13 number 12 in Usman Bari. Bari leaving it for this keeper, who double as the number 2 in Arsumana Sanyang. Sanyang will be launching this one in the opponent's penalty area. Long and high into the penalty area. Kamara coming out, and Kamara Gadash will push for Sintet United, who are in no hurry to attack, who is ensuring that his backline is absolutely well placed, but rolls it down to Suleiman Tamba. Tamba jing passes marker absolutely well, and getting it to his DM, who is Njai. Ball back into that defense line in Tamba. Alassane Abaji wanted a back heel to connect his center forward in Bakari Baji, but the back heel was unable, and Baji is still pressing. Another calm defensive clearance, and Baji had a strong tackle there for a Sintet FC throw, who chested down well to his captain, who doubles as the number 4. And Baji pressing, looks for Alassane Abaji, but the ball was horribly worked out by Ansumane Sanyang. Sintet United again starting very brightly. There was another hungry call for the Sintet United faithful in protest of as to whether Sintet United team or FC team added some players to their name, which Gaffer Ismail Tamba said he is allowed to do so as enshrined in the constitution of the West Coast or of the Foni Jarrol football regulation. Whether it is or not remains the big question. But as part the chairman told them that let the game go on, take pictures with anyone you are unhappy with, and make an appeal if there is a need. Gaffer Ismail Tamba couldn't care less. Gaffer Korta on the other hand, what is side to win this game here? Winning it here is the big question. Winning it here is the primary objective. Badge Jobs heading it out to his center forward, a busy center forward, who looks to be playing an orthodox direct attack. Badge pressing. The right fullback was down. Alassane Badge in the penalty area. Delivery with his left foot straight into the gloves of the netman Abdoulaye Dabo. Badge Alassane again rolling the game in this early exchanges. A man of utter energy. Young but electric. Young but smart. Young and absolutely good. So behind that ball is Dabo, the netminder for Sintet FC. Dabo on all yellow and black socks with some yellow socks. Sends it long to Tamba, who tried heading it to Alpha by the scorer of the only goal in the last game. That was adjudged to be offside as per the assistant. The central referee trying to be as close to the ball as possible. Alassane Badji controls. Looks to Badji, his center forward. Twisting and turning around the center circle. He was brought down by the number 6, Modu Sumare. And that will be a free kick for Sintet United. A bright start to this game in these early exchanges. With just 9 minutes on the clock. Sintet FC have direct attack. Sintet United are probing. They're trying to find in those spaces. Two teams with absolutely different approach to their game. Two teams who have different approach but just one objective. Different approach, but the objective is this beautiful crown. Long one into the penalty area. Chested down by Sintet FC's DM. And that will be a goal kick for Sintet FC to be taken by the big goalie in Abdoulaye Dabo. And Korsa resigned after taking this team first time. He resigned because he feel he did not do enough. He resigned because he feel he wanted to take this team all the way to the final, something he was unable to do. Guess what? Back in 2016, Sintet United, under the guidance of Ismail Tamba, not the Sintet United today though, at the time it was just one team, they went all the way to the final without losing a single game. Guess what? They conceded just one goal in that competition. That was the first game against Wasadu in the first game. A team they went on to win in the final via post-match penalty shootout. So that was an absolute beautiful year for Sintet under Ismail Tamba. Will it be another repeat of this class? The only difference is no knockout this time around. So they have just one big crown to chase. And that's a long one. That's a handball. And that's a free kick. And the handball goes in favor of the number 4, who is Alaji Kohli for Sintet United. So the Sintet FC players protested on that call as they feel the hand rather was too close to the body. The referee couldn't care less. The referee obliged with the call of Sumare. And behind that free kick is the dirty number 11 in Motlamin Jaite. Behind that ball too is the Percy winger in Bakari Badji, who will be taking this one. The number 17 too in Mahmoudou Badji behind the ball. Well, as per the saying, the one who places it takes it, and the one who plays the ball is Mahmoudou Badji. So Badji have a strong barrier to punish. The netminder for Sintet FC in Abdoulaye Dabo arranging his barrier to his liking. A long kill. In fact, his center forward in Alpha Bar is behind that barrier too. So as it stands, Badji will be taking this one. Listen to the chorus from the Sintet United supporters. Hungry for the first goal. Up to 6 points on that barrier. Just to defend this one. This will be a direct ball. Mahmoudou Badji to take. Of course, calculating his spot. Abdoulaye Dabo on his goalpost, on his knees. The central referee observed an infringement in the penalty area and wants to ensure that everybody is in line. Wants to ensure that his penalty area is well guarded. Two bodies, 17 and 11. The 17 is Mahmoudou Badji. The 11 is Motlamin Jaite. But the 17 is well placed Mahmoudou Badji to take this one. To beat a strong 6-man barrier. Badji! What a wonderful goal! That was sublimely crafted by Mahmoudou Badji. Beat the barrier, beat the netminder, and Sintet United of just 13 minutes on the clock. 1-0 to the good. What a goal!
Yes, that was an excellent goal by Mamoudou. I think the spot at which the free kick was happens was at a very excellent spot, and then as you rightly said, it is not the power but the placing, and he rightly placed it in between the two piles of the post. I think Mamadou Dabo should have do better than that in order to push the ball away from the two goal posts. Thank you, Isa.
That was analysis. My co-commentator feels the netminder Motlamin Dabo ought to have done better. I wish I could disagree. I wish I could, because I definitely disagree. Motlamin Dabo cannot do anything on that ball. That was a ball absolutely well placed, and Mamadou Baji sent the Sintet United supporters into utter frenzy as they lead by a goal to nil. He beat a strong 6-man barrier. Maybe the only thing you could have said the goalkeeper could have done is the barrier. Could he have done better on that barrier? That might have been a question. But well, he had 6 bodies. Sometimes it is not about the goalkeeper's mistake, it's about the ability of the taker. And the ability of the taker, the Alassane, was absolutely brilliant.
Sure, it was absolutely brilliant. Like the barrier of the goalkeeper should have been, I think, at a position better than this, that Mahmoud would have not have that space in which he would have placed the ball right in the goal post.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now, in the first leg, there was no goal. In the second leg, there is a goal as early as 13 minutes. And the goal scorer is via a free kick, via Mahmoud Obaji. Sintet FC protested against the handball initial call. The referee couldn't care less. And now Sintet United on their original beautiful red kit, lead by a goal to nil. So now, instead of going to direct attack, it should be placing and finding those spaces. The ball is cleared out by Motlamin Jaite. Was looking for Mahmoud Baji, the goal scorer. Sintet FC pick up position quickly. The ball sends to the down left via Kekoyo Jasi. Into the penalty area. That was a good one. But there was no one attacking that ball. From a heavy hit from Kekoyo Jasi. And the ball went whiskers away from the goalpost. Out for a goal kick for Sintet United. Good number of supporters on the ground. And the Sintet United supporters celebrate first. On this chilly, dank, boisterous sunshine evening, they lead by a goal to nil via Mahmoud Baji's wonderfully crafted free kick. I think we have a video of that goal, Alassane. We'll try looking at it at the halftime break. We have, and also we have the LSTV camera operator behind that ball. As behind that camera is the giant, the tallest cameraman in town, in Usman, and active and energetic. We are live on LSTV1 here at the Foni Jarrol football field, and Mamadou Baji will be the first person to reach out to LSTV after this game to go in search of that goal, because that is a goal he would love to keep for a lifetime. So that was a goal kick for Sintet United. A good hit though by Kekoyo Jasi. So Sintet United will restart play. Going to him is the number 6, and Usman Jai, for a bit of discussion, for a bit of guidance, for a bit of negotiation. And the netminder Sambujan Kamara is in no hurry to restart play. While play resumes though. And Minder got to hit him left. Was trying to connect his captain, who doubles as the number 4 in Alaji Kole. Kole tried to send it long to Baji, the number 7, in Bakari Baji. But the ball is out for a Sintet FC throw to be taken by the right fullback in Usman Bari. Bari test going to Kekoyo Jasi. Jasi tried chesting it down. Baji wheels it back, but the ball was won by almost instantly by Sintet FC. They got a long to Alpha by the center forward, who heads it down to the attacking number 4, who is Gomez. Tried sending it across. Alpha Bar was obstructing the defense line of Sintet United. Down for a throw. Bari coming down for the ball. Picks it up for Sintet FC. Was looking to deliver one into the penalty area. Closed down well by Alaji Koli. Usman Jai rather the DM role for Sintet United. And that's out for a goal kick for Sintet United. And the number 6, in Usman Jai, seems to be invisible pain. Sintet United were in the final last year against Kamanka. They lost on post-match penalty shootout after they appealed against their today's counterparts for what they feel they used an ineligible player as per the records. Well, that is a story of another time. For now, though, the story is we are into a frantic replay final of all Sintet class. And the story is Mamadou Badji is so far the only difference via a thunderous free kick, via a sublime free kick, via a beautifully crafted free kick. Sintet United still under the ball via Lamin Jaite. Jaite rolls it back to the number 12, who is Tamba. Tamba lost his possession there, but he was covered well by his compatriot at the back, who is Lamin Tamba. Wanted to connect Alassana Badji, but the pass was too heavy, and Barry will pick up that loose ball for Sintet FC. Sends it long to Alfaba, who left it for Tamba, who was attacking on the deep left channel. Tamba holding onto the ball, twisting and turning under the deep left, face to face with the right fullback, sending in a first time delivery to the penalty area. But the ball was headed out well by Lamin Tamba. The ball is still in the middle. And that's a free kick for Sintet FC against the number 7, Bakari Badji. A free kick around over 30 yards from goal. Behind that ball is the right fullback in Bari. The referee bringing the ball back to be taken where it should, as Bari wanted a different spot. Behind that ball too is the number 2, the captain, who is Ansumana Sanyang for Sintet FC. Ansumana Sanyang having hands on waist, trying to pick his spot. The central referee ensuring there is no further infringement in the penalty area, ensuring everything is okay before play resumes. The whistle is gone. Ansumana takes and straight into the gloves of the netminder in Sambujan Kamara, who bounced it first time before recovering to handle the second. Sambujan Kamara is in no hurry. Has the number 12 in Suleiman Tamba and Lamin Tamba alongside the Tamba squire. That makes commentary easy. Just say Tamba if you're unable to have the number. Long one into the center. Jumping at the center backs, or the center mids rather, for Sintet FC. Ball down to Pari on the right hand side. Sending it long to Kekoyo Jasi. Tamba, the left sided defender, recovering. Touching it down to the darting left fullback in Alaji Koli. Kalaji Koli has his 14 alongside, but the ball recovered. Pari is there. And Rasana Paji chased that all the way. And Pari feels it was his throw, but the throw will be taken by Suleiman Tamba, the left-sided centre half, a left-footed centre half. Good on the ball in Tamba Suleiman. Mamadou Badji on the ball, the scorer of the only goal, as Bakari Badji suffered. What a wonderful tackle there by the captain in Ansumana Sanyang. The ball is still in Sintet FC's territory. Back to the centre half. Kekoyo Jasi dropping down for the ball. Badji battling, free kick for Sintet United again in another very good spot.
It's just at the right position that the first free kick was scored. I think Sintet FC should be very mindful of committing free kicks around that spot of the pitch. Mamadou is somebody who seems to be very excellent in scoring free kicks. But I would also like to tell Sintet United that they are playing with one of the most experienced team as long as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. So they need to be very mindful of the caliber of players that Sintet FC is having. They have a very experienced player such as the striker of Sintet FC. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's very right. Mamadou Badji was calling on his supporters to cry for goal. Badji take this time too. This time, he's unable to beat the netminder, who wouldn't want to be beaten twice in Abdullahi Dabo. This time he took 2 steps before going for the ball. Tamba chasing that ball. Lamin, the number 3 classes line. Ball controlled down by the number 3 for Sintet FC, Husleman Jame. Out for a Sintet United throw to be taken by the right fullback, who is Amadou Gazama. Gazama to take. Sends it long. He was looking for the run of Mamadou Badji, the number 17, but also the number 11 in Lamin Jaite. Ball back to Gazama, the number 9. Gazama sends it long. Ball control down there by Baji, who's trying to twist and turn. Trying to jump past his marker. What a wonderful turn by Tamba, who has his attacking winger waiting. Gazama gets it back to back at the Baji. At the edge of the box, trying to jump past his marker, but the centre back Ansumana Sanya was there. Lami Tamba carrying his line down the middle. Alassana Baji was chasing, but the ball was won back by Sintet FC. And Suleiman Tamba, the left side of the centre half, tried to clear. And Tamba for Sintet FC coming and sends it long to Alpha Bar, who tried to control, but Alpha was in an offside position as per the view of the first assistant on the deep right. And it is a Foni Jarrol District Youth Competition 2025 League Final, replay final of the old Sintet game between Sintet FC and Sintet United. Sintet, as per 23 minutes of football, leading by a goal to nil via Mamadou Badji's sumptuous free kick. Mamadou Badji jumps, and Sumana Sanyan clears. The ball still in the middle. Alaji trying to have a touch. The left full back clear his line. And the left full back is the number 4 in Alaji Kohli. Suleiman Tamba. Alpha Bar was going for a thunderbolt, but the ball from Alpha went way over the crossbar. He instantly apologized, receiving cheers and support down from his number 4 in Francis Gomez. So that will be a goal kick for Sintet United. Their netminder in Samujan Kamara is in no hurry to take that ball. He has the Tamba square alongside. They are a team very good at starting. This time Samujan Kamara is telling them I'm going long, because Kekoyo Jasi and Alpha Bar were closing down their markers. We are closing down their defenders in the Tamba square in Lami Tamba and Suleiman Tamba. Suleiman Tamba is the number 12, the left side of centre half. Lami Tamba is the number 3, the right side of centre half. And that will be a Sintet FC's ball. That will be a free kick to be taken by their tall, lanky left fullback, who has his tuck in, as only serious players will do. So maybe looking to deliver what will be an in-swinger into the penalty area. We have 25 minutes on the clock, 15 minutes of normal time to go. The ball still in Sintet United half. A thunderous attempt by the number 2 in Demba Jaju, but his attempt went way over the crossbar and never troubled Samujan Kamara, the goalkeeper. So that will be another goal kick. The netminder in Samujan Kamara to take. He has the 2 Tambas alongside. Kekoyo Jasi and Alpha Bar closing down the respective area. Suleiman Tamba telling him to calm down, telling him this time we are going long. Left side of centre half, left-footed left side of centre half looked to be very good on the ball. Kekoyo Jasi chested down but wasn't able. Alaji Kohli, the captain, coming in, sending it long to back centre forward. Nobody giving him option. Sanya was trying to close down the space. The ball is still placed down in the center. The right full back in Barik will be loose ball. Looks for Kekoyo Jasi, whose touch was a bit heavy, and out for another Sintet United draw. They'll be taken by their captain, Otabula as the number 4 in Alaji Kohli. And Alassana Baji coming down for the ball. Alaji Kohli goes long. Kekoyo Jasi had the touch. Baji loses that ball down in the middle. Alpha Bar making the attacking run. Suleiman Tamba trying to close that respective area absolutely well. And that will be a corner. The goal kick rather. As the assistant referee feel the last touch was in Sintet FC's way. That means it will be a goal kick in favor of Sintet United, who has that ball almost instantly. Free kick in favor of the number 8, who is Demba Jaju, in a very good position this time to Alassane for Sintet FC.
It is at a very good position for Sintet FC. I think they can also capitalize on this other one in order to get the results of the game equal. Alpha is good on taking free kicks, but I think Thunder 2 is there who can also set a free kick to the goalpost. So Sintet FC, the only thing that they can do right now to get the equal level of the game is to score in these early minutes of the game. Because I know when we come back from the second half, things are going to be so different. Because if you look at the game, how it is playing right now, the Sintet United are the one possessing the ball and also playing a better football than them. They are always in a haste, trying to punish them in all ways that they can do. Alpha could have relaxed and then get a chance better than he do, that the ball that he kick over the crossbar.
Absolutely. Relaxing in the penalty area as a center forward is paramount. It's absolutely important. Strong committee, strong communication around the edge of the box. Strong barrier too on that ball. As Sintet United a 4-man barrier. Kekoyo Jasi, Demba Jaju all behind that ball. Demba is the number 8. Kekoyo is the number 14. The whistle is gone. Kekoyo to take this one. Excessively heavy from Kekoyo. Out over the crossbar. To much delight from Sambuja Kamara. You don't mind for Sintet United. Alasan, my co-commentator is calling them to relax in the penalty area. Relaxing their ought to do. As they look to be playing a strong back line, a strong 4-back line. The number 3 for Sintet FC is the left fullback. Suleiman Jammeh. Barry, the number 3, is the right fullback. Tamba will be starting the ball for Sintet United. And Tamba will be sending it long. But that was a poor part. And the deer was there, was an alert as he cleared his line. Tamba. Meanwhile, Tamba coming in and try to attack. It's one of the paciest wingers for Sintet United, and also very, very good on the ball. As we have important guests on the high table, we are here to witness what is a wonderful final, and we are thanking them immensely for coming and support the youngsters. Chief Ibrahima KK Sanyang is on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Sanyang, for coming, and thank you for supporting Foni Jarrol football. Honorable Keba Tumanding Sane too is on the ground, the member for Foni Jarrol constituency as far as the National Assembly is concerned. Honorable Alaji Sankung Jammeh also is on the ground. Honorable Jammeh, thank you so very much for coming. Thank you for supporting Foni Jarrol football. Mr. Usman Ba is on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Ba. Mr. Alpha Ba, the one also who took the center, is on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Ba, for coming. And thank you for taking a very good center. You good player before. Mr. Thank you, Mr. Cheba. Mr. Jarama Ba is too. Malang, Jaju, the Foni sport is also on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Jaju. Mr. Malang Tamba, thank you for coming. Mr. Lamin Sanyang, thank you very much for coming. Mr. Pa Alpha Ba, you are also very welcome, and thank you so much for coming. Mr. Saibo Tamba, thank you very much for coming. Mr. Lamin Tamba, Mr. Ibrahim Esedi, Mr. Yeroba, Mr. Abdullah Siba, Mr. Nyopaba, Mr. Fakeba Jammeh, Mr. SH Ba, and the Ba family. You are all very, very appreciated. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for supporting Foni Jarrol football. And as it is Foni Jarrol we have, and only Foni Jarrol we can develop together. So that was a free kick for Sintet United. In the early exchanges, they are leading by a goal to nil. Taking that ball is Gazama, Amadou Gazama. They're leading by a goal to nil via a thunderous free kick from Mr. Baji. The taker of that free kick at the edge of the box. Kekoyo Jasi loses that. Bakari Baji wins it. Switching play down to Gazama on the deep right of the field. Baji calling for that ball. So too Alaji calling the left fullback. Going all the way down to Suleiman Tamba, who chested down to the center forward in Molamin Jaite. Jaite lost that ball. Down in the center. Sintet FC attacking. Alpha Ba wants the ball, but Ba was in an offside position. And that too again, he was not relaxed. And Sambuja Kamara made a wonderful save. Sintet United supporters on the other side giving their boys good chorus. So to the Sintet FC stars behind their bench. Stuck that ball is in that mind in Sambuja Kamara. Kamara has the chance to launch it long, which he does. Goes to Mahmoudou Baji, the goal scorer. Over jump there by the left side at center half. Lamin Waitamba wanted a touch, but Gazama would have the final touch. Cross it long to Baji, his center forward. And that is a free kick in favor of Sintet United. A much protest by Demba for Sintet FC. And a free kick just inside the edge of Sintet FC's half. So Gazama, the right full back for Sintet FC, is there to take the resulting one. Baji receiving support from the central referee. Lamin White number 2 on the ground as well. Looks to be nursing a bit of discomfort. Great number of supporters on the ground. And the medic going in to give Tamba that much needed support. We have to enter the fray, and Tamba will now have to leave the fray. Another Sintet United free kick. To take that ball is the number 9 Gazama, who doubles as the right full back. That will be an in-swinger. Gazama takes. Alaji was over jumped there by Jasi Keko. And Bakari Baji trying to keep that ball in play. He was unable. And the ball rolls out for a Sintet United throw to be taken by the right full back in Bari. Bari takes. Controlling his Keko Jasi. Alaji Koli will be taking the resulting throw United. We should not hurry to take, as we have 33 minutes on the clock, heading to 34. Long one to Mahmoudou Baji. Will be flicking in favor of Sanyang. The keeper for Sintet FC to take that ball will be Bari, the right full back for Sintet FC. Or Bari leaving it for Sanyang, the captain, who looks to be a good taker of throw. Alaji Koli had a push and had a head. Baji Bakari calling for that ball. He wants it and gets it, trying to jink past his marker. Kekoyo Jasi was already down, helping the defense line. Back for another throw for Sintet United. Abdul Tamba behind that ball. But Alaji Koli, the left fullback, will be taking the resulting one. Sintet United have a man down, who's notching a bit of pain down inside Sintet FC's area. And the centre forward, Bakari Baji, was the man down. The gaffer for Sintet United told me that this game is ours since the last encounter. Costa is confident in his boys, and they play one of the most beautiful football I saw on the ground in the last final. They only lost the ball in the final 10 minutes, thanks to the experience of Sintet FC. As there will be 2 minutes to be added on, as we have played 35 minutes of football in the first period. As there was a bit of Leicester in the game. 2 minutes to be added on, confirmed by the fourth official. 2 minutes for Sintet FC to come back in the game, to come back in the first period. 2 minutes for Sintet United to go home to the locker room in by a goal to nil. Will they be able to head to the locker room remains the big question. But it's not a question far-fetched. It's a question absolutely possible. And the ball into the deep left channel of the field. Send long into the penalty area. The centre forward attacking, the centre back defending. Baji has a touch. Down to Gazama on the deep right of the field. Gazama loses that ball. And the Sintet FC attacking, the DM having the final touch. Baji tried touching it down. And that's a free kick in favor of Sintet United. Down the middle of the park. And goes in their favor. So free kick to be launched long into the opponent's penalty area. As there is only 2 minutes added on. The DM behind that ball, and the DM is Njai. Njai sends it long into the penalty area. Bakari Baji is chasing. Ansu clear his line, whacks it out hungry and heavily. Bari trying to keep it in play for Sintet FC. He does keep it in play, but Sintet United have a man down, and the medics running inside the fray to give him that support. Sintet United, this Sintet United team in that particular area are yet to win a trophy as far as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. They did win a trophy, but at the time it was an old Sintet team from every part, as they are one of the biggest villages in Foni Jarrol. And of course, one of the most successful, if not the most successful team, or if not the most successful village, as far as Foni Jarrol football is concerned. But everyone in their half though, including the center half for Sintet United. So that will be a throw, a long one into the penalty area. Center back heading it out, and that's the half-time whistle. Sintet United leading by a goal to nil. Mamadou Badji's only free kick on the 12th minute of the clock. That beat the netminder and went down the middle of the deep left post was the only difference. And after 37 minutes of grueling football, 37 minutes of immense fun, of real entertainment, Sintet United will head to the locker room leading by a goal to nil. Half time, as per the home team, Sintet United 1, Sintet FC 0.
Nice commentary.